My first, I think Shu took me the longest to like sort of nail down like what kind of vibe you had. I don't know why, if there's a specific reason for that, or if I was just really dense, which is very possible because I'm not very bright.
Honestly, I just feel like it's pretty unclear. Honestly, like Luca's pretty clear cut, and Mysta's is like, you know.
Once you get a grasp on it, it's like pretty cut and dry, and like it's all there in front of you. Like I had a hard time figuring out like what kind of energy you would exude.
Yeah,
it became more and more clear as time went on. Like when I saw that you were like gathering evidence.zip and just that name reference. And you were very open to using the sussy emote, so that was also a big clue. And then with your with your lore video for debut, I was like, okay, I get it.
I was that as well. That was like...
Yeah, but prior to that, I just everything was sort of a blank slate for me. I wasn't entirely sure, and like this really mean part of my brain was just like, I wonder if he speaks that way to me because he doesn't like me. But like, I know that wasn't the case.
What?
But it was just like a really mean.
How did I speak? Was it like that?
You didn't speak any particular way. I was just overanalyzing it like an idiot.
Oh.
It's like before I had understood you more as a person. I was just like reading way too deep into things and just coming to the worst possible conclusions like a dummy. But once like started speaking more and more, I got more of a grasp on it. I was just like, okay, I get that. This is what this dude is about, and you're a riot to be around. It's always a lot of fun to see what you come up with. Like, you're always so like organized and know like how to figure stuff out, and like I don't know if you guys are aware, but like Shu is like the one like who has been pitching a lot of our like collab ideas and funny stuff, like the whole seriously watching VTubers by yourself thing was his idea. Like,
stop! Are you seriously watching VTubers by yourself?
Nah, I'm with my boys!
I think you also suggested Prop Night, which again I think is like one of the highlights of my time here in Luxiem. That collab, it was so much fun.
Yeah. So close.
I actually agree with Ike with like I can pinpoint you right away, like how your personality was. And I think that's mainly because you do such a good job of like kind of adapting to whoever you're talking to. So like you around like me, only me would be different to you, me and Vox, or you, me and Luca would also be different, or I think you're good at adapting to whoever you're around, you know? When you organize something like a collab, it's really like it's really hard to get us all to say like exactly what we want or need or think about a collab, right? Because we're all in different time areas, or we all have something to do, or we're busy with streams ourselves. But somehow when you do it, like it always leads to a good result. I don't know how you do it, and I don't know how. So I'm very impressed by that. But yeah. But yeah, when I first messaged you, I wasn't like. I think I thought you were quite mysterious, which is ironic considering.
Heyo.
The reason why I thought that you were quite mysterious is because we like immediately called, like the guys, we all called, but you couldn't make it to the call the first time. So we all got to know each other a little bit first, and then we didn't get to know you just yet. So I was like, oh, I wonder what they're like. They're so mysterious. What could they be possibly doing? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Vox
think
is-
I am
might be
here.
eating.
I've had my
Yeah,
gain down. I've been eating chicken, and it's been real good. Shu, you scared me at
Yes.
first. Because, here's why. Because we were having a call on Slack. It was me, Ike, Luca, and Mysta. And we were just kind of hanging out. We were shooting the shit, and then Luca says, "Guys, all right, I'm gonna go to bed." And then he just went to bed. I shit you not, 10 seconds after he left, you joined. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
that
is this guy?
happened twice.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, you had not joined us yet. And I was like, man, I wonder when Shu's gonna join. The instant Luca is gone, it was like you just stole his life energy and just were like, finally a moment to communicate. And it was
It
just,
had to be.
it was like,
No.
to be honest,
It
like,
was within the 10 seconds.
it literally was. It literally was. And then, like, not fitting with the narrative I'm trying to spin about Shu, but then 10 seconds after Shu left the call later on, Luca joined again. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I remember.
But to tell you the truth, Shu, it's like, I think I agree with all the other guys, is that it was hard to put a pen on you, but the main thing is that, like, especially from the way you communicate and from your debut as well, I was like, this guy is a leader. He's like an ideas guy, you know. Shu thinks of the collabs. He helps with technology. He does so much to help Luxiem run as smoothly as it does. And believe me, Luxiem doesn't need to run smoothly to run in a way that's funny. But if it needs to run smoothly, Shu is there, and he's always coming up with all of these unique ideas. He's always doing all of this unique stuff to try and figure out, like, what he needs to do to make things work. And I think he's frankly incredible. And to be honest, like, the way he looks overall, I think I might overall be kind of down bad for him the most, I have to say. I don't say it much. But I mean, look at this man's arms, look at his hair, look at his eyes.
Oh yeah, we all didn't realize how buff Shu was at
I,
first.
yeah, I think I might was the first one to point it out.
Yeah,
like when I
you was,
when I
yeah.
saw the rest of you guys, the first thing I said was, "What are those guns, though?"
What are those? Yeah, I don't need sorcery with these.
But yeah, my first impression of Shu was actually is that I thought Shu didn't like me. I'm just gonna say this. I thought
I
Shu
wasn't
didn't
the
like
only
me.
one.
Because I messaged Shu, like, "Oh, it's finally nice to talk to you," and like he didn't reply for 2 days, and I'm like, "Oh God."
Yeah, I didn't understand the Slack DM feature at first.
And then once he finally replied, like, cause I always DM people in all caps most of the time. But yeah, I think that's the case for everyone here. When I first like started talking to them in DMs, it was all caps, and like she replied with full caps also, and I was like, okay, come on. like, okay, he's he's good so far. He's good so far. And
So far,
yeah, like as we like again, like we didn't really get to talk to each other for like a while because our time zone differences. Sometimes he would be asleep and I would be like awake and all that.
Yeah.
But now, like, honestly, I think out of all of us, like in terms of daily streaming like necessities, I think Shu's like one of the most reliable people you can kind of have around, and obviously like he helps out with a lot of tech stuff, and which is very, very kind of him. Oh, I almost
Oh, is
forgot.
Violet?
Like, when I first heard your voice, like Shu, I was like, oh, his voice is very anime. It's
Very anime.
It was very cool, like very cool. And that's the word. I was like, oh, this guy has a really like nice sounding. Like, the way he pronounces words was really nice.
Oh.
That was everyone. Look how far we've come. Give it up for Luxiem.
I'm gonna give it up for us, guys. Holy shit. Everyone's been so good.